Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In Top Stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Governor Joe Lombardo vetoes the $7 billion Appropriations Act, a bill that funds Nevada government operations. That's on top of a measure criminalizing fake electors. Governor Lombardo's concern for Assembly Bill 520 is fiscal responsibility, encouraging lawmakers to revisit provisions on what he says is 70% increased spending and an increased cap for Nevada's rainy day fund from 20 to 30%. Despite the veto, Democrats say lawmakers are committed to passing a budget. The governor also killed Senate Bill 133, which would have criminalized fake electors. He says the penalties were too harsh. Now to a 15-year-old boy facing a murder charge for killing a Las Vegas man. The judge ordered Robert Farabee III to be held without bail while awaiting a preliminary hearing. He's accused of shooting 46-year-old Carlos Martinez inside his garage in February. Farabee initially appeared in family court but is now being tried as an adult.
Your departure has left an umbilical void in my heart.
And his spirit will live on forever. Those are the words of the mother of a local teen whose life was cut short last month, just a week before his high school graduation. 17-year-old Donovan Probst was a senior at Faith Lutheran High who died while riding his motorcycle in northwest Las Vegas. During his celebration of life, his mother says he had a vibrant energy and that his infectious laughter will echo through our home and his love will continue to surround us. Up in Nye County, we're now learning the 3 killed in last month's head-on crash includes 2 Las Vegas men. Authorities say an SUV crashed into oncoming traffic, a pickup truck on US 95. The SUV's driver, Victor Garcia and Giovanni Vasquez in their 20s, died at the scene. Plus, what is dice sliding? 4 gamblers are accused of winning more than $220,000 by doing just that. You can see their names on your screen. State officials say the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas suspects they cheated by placing a winning dice combo and sliding instead of rolling the dice in an electronic craps game back in 2021. Their postponed hearing is now set for July 10th. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Happy Friday. Get ready for a hot night in the 90s, which should cool to the 80s in the next hour. Then 70s overnight with clear skies. More sunshine for your weekend in your 7-day forecast. On Saturday, a high of 98 and low of 78 degrees. As mentioned yesterday, we may possibly hit the hundreds for the first time this year on Sunday. For the next work week, highs should linger in the 90s with plenty of sunshine, not as much cloud coverage as previously forecasted. In business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada. Bank on accountability. Do renters have the upper hand in Vegas right now? Experts say yes, due to high interest rates putting pressure on developers, leading to a construction slowdown. The average rent is around $1,400 a month, around 2% decrease in this year's first quarter compared to same time last year. This renter says on top of 2 weeks of no rent at the Ely Apartments downtown, she also received free passes to this year's Life is Beautiful music festival. Developers are reportedly doling out multiple perks to lure renters to their properties, a trend occurring across the country.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the mobile app today. Here at T-Mobile Arena, the Golden Knights held their media day prior to Game 1 of the Stanley Cup. Puck drop at 5 p.m. here at T-Mobile Arena on Saturday. Here's William Carlson on seeing some of the misfits back at the Stanley Cup.
The misfits, that's what we like to call ourselves, hold a special place in my heart for sure. And to have 5 others, I think it is, right, with me is it's nice. It's nice that we have been able to be together for so long.
In health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital. We're here for you when you need us. As temperatures rise, so do concerns about kids and pets left accidentally or otherwise in hot cars. Review-Journal's Renee Summerhour has more on the startling stats and ways to prevent these tragedies.
That's right. 14 child hot car deaths have occurred in Nevada since 1998, the most recent one in 2020, according to the council's data. In 2022, there were 393 emergency calls in Clark County for children locked in cars, says the Las Vegas Assistant Fire Chief Ashanti Gray. In more than half of the deaths nationwide, a child was forgotten in the car by a parent or caregiver.
It's because they're playing in the car. It's because their parents run into the store for a few minutes or just simply forget their keys. So we want to make sure at all times that we're present and aware, and that doesn't happen to anybody.
Fire officials recommending putting something essential in your back seat that the driver will need when leaving the car, such as a purse, a briefcase, or even a cell phone. They also suggest putting an alarm on your cell phone to check the back seat, especially when there's a deviation from your regular schedule.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoky and Cigar Shop. The Nuggets are 8.5-point favorites over the Heat at the Westgate Superbook in Game 2 of the NBA Finals on Sunday in Denver. The total is 214.5. Miami is a 3-1 underdog on the money line. The Nuggets beat the Heat 104-93 in Thursday's series opener and are minus 900 favorites to win the title. Miami is plus 575 to win the finals.
In Entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Actor Mark Wahlberg continues to push for Hollywood 2.0 in Vegas. Talk about a star-studded visit to the Nevada legislature. Wahlberg meeting with lawmakers Wednesday to support Senate Bill 469, which would make $190 million in film tax credits available every year for the next 20 years. The TED actor says, "When I made my first film here, which was in February, I realized the talent pool that exists here." And stars Marshmello and Lil Jon are headlining the Stanley Cup Final concert shows on the Strip. Marshmello will perform at Toshiba Plaza at T-Mobile Arena at 2:45 p.m. Saturday, prior to the 5 p.m. Game 1 start. Lil Jon hosts Wet Republic at MGM Grand during Monday's broadcast. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have a Roku device, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you on Monday for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.